Where there is no strength, there is no struggle. We will either find a way or we will make a way. Hi, I'm Parish and welcome to this week's video. Let's go. So without that height, without the extra height, we're obviously not going to be able to get the safety first. This is our site manager, George. George is going to be giving us a tour. Oh wow, that's going to give us extra head height. Crazy. So this week we're back at our Islington site and I cannot wait to show you guys the progress. If you guys remember last time we were filming here, we had just completed the strip out and now there's been a bit more action. We've had some new subcontractors in, so let's go and check it out. Let's go. Welcome to the site office. Safety first, just gonna get site boots on and get the high vis. If you remember in the last video when I was talking about the strategy and the uplift, I might not have explained it very well, like the reason why we need to take this strategic approach on this development. Essentially, the whole idea, if you can see these images here, basically what we want to do is try and maximize that new build infill element to try and maximize it and get the additional floor in on the top. But we can't get the new additional floor in on the top until we kind of establish the principle of the mansard on the existing building. So without that height, without the extra height, we're obviously not going to be able to get the extra height on the new build infill bit. So that's why there's a bit of a strategic approach in getting the mansard on the existing portion of the building, which will then allow us to have a new setback level on the proposed new build element of the project. Yeah, and we have had some new CGIs come through, so you'll be able to see how amazing the new proposal looks. It looks as though the building was always meant to be there. It fits perfectly. Let's go and show you guys some progress. Yep, sorry, before we do that, can't forget my helmet. Safety first. This is our site manager, George. George is gonna be giving us a tour. So we'll follow George. We'll start from upstairs. We'll show you some progress all the way from the top floor and then work our way down. So as you can see, the lift shaft, the existing lift shaft that was here is now gone. Yeah, so last time we were here, don't know if you remember, we looked down into the lift shaft. Well, now all of that is gone. You can see the markings of where the walls were for the lift shaft. Yeah, so that's now gone. How long did it take them to get it all down?
About a week.
One week, yeah? All right. So yeah, they worked pretty quickly. I think there was 2-3 guys doing that.
It's challenging.
Yeah. That's now done. You see here, they were saying was new joists here, yeah. Right? Mm. But that means that doesn't allow us to work on this level because that would be the underside of the ceiling. Plus also these steels are remaining there. So what we're now speaking to them about is moving these joists in line with these steels over here. Mm-hmm. And that means that although we're not doing the mansard bit yet, we can still put in these supporting beams.
To be able to finish this.
Yeah, so do you think we can get that done internally, like steels from there to the walls, without affecting these joists? Because at the moment we want those joists to remain there because we're not touching the top floor. But what we want to do is everything below that, so get these new steels in and also put new joists. on the first floor. And again, yep, the lift shaft is gone. And so now, yeah, that's freed up the space for us to progress with the other works now. Oh, wow. Wow. There's been a fair bit of progress. So the floorboards are out, the joists are out.
Beams to be removed soon.
Yeah, so soon some of these beams are going to be removed. That's going to give us extra head height. Like the primary beams, which are the really deep ones, will not be able to take out. But there are some secondary beams, but I think they're going to be replaced. So we're going to reduce the amount of secondary beams and replace some of them. In doing all of that, we've had to remove all the joists, and then we're going to be putting a new layer of joists. And that hopefully is going to increase the head height in some areas of the basement. That's the whole purpose of this. I think this is the only floor where we remove all the joists completely and redo the whole floor. Yeah, it's a lot of progress. So the next steps after this, once the floor is going to be removed, it's going to be time to remove some of the steels and essentially start the steel works. So the next time we're filming here, we should be seeing some action with new steels going up, maybe even the new joists coming in. Yeah, it's all kind of slowly moving along.
George?
Right.
Yeah, I think he's right. Yeah, okay. So as I said, next time when you're here, like you're probably gonna see even the tube down.
Yeah, so yeah, again, yeah, as the new floors coming in, the new joists are coming in, we're going to be boarding it back up as well, so that it's safe to walk on and walk around.
And slow down.
Yeah, and then it's just moving along. We're going to be floor by floor. Yeah, let's go and check out the basement.
How much the floor height is going to increase?
These are going off. Yeah, these are going on top, aren't they? Yeah, the new ones are going on top of the other beams. So yeah, this is all going to be head height. This is going to be okay. Yeah, but here it's where these beams are here. That's where the bulkhead is.
Nothing really can do about it.
Well, we're going to be putting hopefully intumescent paint, like fireproof paint, so that we don't have to board up the steels. Well, if we board it up, then it's going to create a bulkhead down. Yeah. God, it's quite cool looking at the building like this, isn't it, from here? This is a really, really cool view from here. Crazy. Let me just take a photo. So as you can see, this is a mammoth task. It's going to take a step-by-step approach here. I don't know if you remember in the last video, some of these columns on the ground and first floor at the two ends start to come out. This middle center column is going to be adjusted on the first floor. It's going to be removed on the first and second floor, and it's going to come in. Yeah, there's a lot to do, basically. The commercial tenant that we've agreed heads of terms with, I can't actually mention their name at the moment because they want us to keep that confidential for now. But yeah, we've been working with them in creating our landlord spec. So basically that's the kind of specification that we need to provide the unit to them at. On the basement level, they're going to have their refrigeration units and some other plant material. They want us to try and increase the head height as much as possible in the basement. Obviously, we're limited by what we can do, but wherever possible, we're increasing the head height. So that has meant some additional cost towards us, but you know, to make the deal work, you know, we have to do whatever we have to do. So yeah, that's the plan. It's moving along. It's so like interesting seeing the space like this. I mean, obviously it's taking a lot of effort modifying this structural frame, but just imagine like when they actually put it in here. You know, they still had to work around an existing building. I've mentioned in the past that they have rebuilt the front facade, but even then, to kind of get this steel frame in at the time, it must have been quite a task. And remember, some of these huge columns run all the way through from basement all the way to the second floor. So, you know, we're not talking about light steel frame here. These are chunky bits of steel. So over on this side, we have our goods lift. This is the commercial lift that goes from ground to basement level. That's to kind of, whenever they have the deliveries and they need to bring them down, that's their goods lift. There'll also be a staircase there as well. Actually, the goods lift is here and the staircase is there. You'll see it on the plan that Reese is going to show you. This whole thing is going to be their storage, refrigeration, some plant areas. So yeah, it's going to be, they've maximized every single square meter of this space. And yeah, now go back to the ground floor. Guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. As you can see, it's a complex project and we've still got a long way to go, but slowly and surely we're going to get there. See you at the next one. So today we're back at our project Lucent House. This time we're here to check out our commercial space. Bring their own branding and style to the space. So this is a 140 square meter space. We're going to test it out. So that's why we thought it would be ideal to have. I'm super proud of this space.